Hello, welcome to another video of the Complete Angular course. In the last video, we created the reply component for users to leave comments on the post. In this video, we add the feature to add and display comments. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel to follow along in this project. To begin, open the project from where we left off in the last session. Go to the reply component HTML page. Add a template reference to the comment input. Then attach a click event to the send button and pass in the reference to the input. Go to the reply component TypeScript file and define the function. Import the Firebase TS Firestore class and create a Firestore object. If we take a look at our data in Firestore, each post document is placed in a collection called post with a unique ID. If we take a closer look at each document, there's an option called Start Collection. We know that Firestore stores documents in collections. Each individual document can also have its own collections inside as well. This way, it can isolate and separate document-specific content. We'll put all the post comments inside a collection called post comments inside the post document. Go to the post feed component TypeScript file and locate the post data interface. Add a new string property called post ID. In the getPost function, set the post ID for each post. Go to the post component TypeScript file. In the onReplyClick function, add an object for the second parameter of the open method. By doing this, we can send data from this component into the reply component. Get the data property and pass in the post ID. Go to the reply component TypeScript file. To retrieve the post ID that was sent in, import mat.dialog data from Angular material and add the inject statement inside the constructor. In the onSendClick function, grab the Firestore object and call the create method to upload a comment to Firestore. For the path, we want to access the post that we're commenting on, so we'll put post for the first element to represent the post collection, and then the post ID to point to the post. To create a collection in the document, add a dirt element called post comments. Every even position of the array represents a collection, and every odd position represents a document. For the data, get the value from the comment input and store in a property called comment. Each comment will also have the ID of the creator, the name of the user who left the comment, and the timestamp. To get the timestamp from Firestore, import the Firebase TS app class and call the getFirestore timestamp function. To get the user's information, go to the app component TypeScript file. Make the user document static so it can be accessed anywhere in our application. In the getUserProfile function, replace this with app component since user document is now a static variable in the app component class. In the user document interface, add another string property called user ID. Go to the getUserProfile function and set the value of user ID. Because the user document variable is private, we need to create a public function to allow other components to access it. Create a public static function called getUserDocument. Inside the function, return the user document object from the app component class. In the whenSignNow callback function, set user document to null. This way, we can clear the value when the user signs out of the application. If you recall earlier, in the app component HTML page, we use interpolation to get the username from the user document object. The code will no longer work since user document is now static. To fix this, go to the app component TypeScript file. Create a function called getUsername. Inside the function, get the public name from the user document object and return it. Wrap the code with a try-catch block just in case the user document object is null. In the app component HTML page, delete the old code and call the getUsername function. If we save the project and go to our app, it should behave the same way. Go to the reply component TypeScript file. To get the creator ID, grab the app component class. Call getUserDocument and then access the user ID property. For creator name, do the same with public name. Add the onComplete callback function and reset the comment input when the comment is created. Lastly, just before we add the comment to Firestore, check if the value from the comment input is not empty first. If it is empty, exit out of the function. If we save the project and go to the app, we'll be able to post comments. If we go to the Firestore database, we should be able to see the comment in a collection called Post Comments. Now let's see how we can retrieve and display the comments. Go to the reply component TypeScript file. Define an interface called comment to represent the data structure for each comment. Each comment will have the ID and name of the creator, the comment, and the timestamp. If you are getting an error, update the Firebase TS library to the latest version in the terminal by using the npm install command. Once the interface is defined, create an array for the comments. Then create a new function called getComments. The purpose of this function is to continuously retrieve the comments as new comments is added to the collection. Inside the function, grab the Firestore object and make a call to listen to collection. If you recall in the earlier videos, we used the getCollection function to get a collection of documents from a collection once. For the reply component, instead of retrieving the comments once, we want to continuously retrieve all the comments when there is a new comment that is added to the collection. This way, we can see live updates when someone posts a new comment. It takes an object with 4 properties. The first property is name. It is used by Firebase TS to keep track of how many listeners are running in the app. This way, we can stop using a listener at any time. The second property is path. It is an array to point to a location of the collection we're trying to listen to. Since the post comments collection is inside the post document, and the post document is inside the post collection, we'll put post for the first element, then the post ID for the second element, and post comments for the third element. The third property is where. It is an array to apply filters to our query. If no filters are added, it'll get all the documents in the collection. Use the order by filter to order the comments we're retrieving from the oldest to newest. The fourth property is onUpdate. It is a callback function that gets called once at the beginning to get the documents, and then it will get called again when new comments are added to the collection. Inside the function, grab the result object and call the docChanges function to get the documents. It returns an array, so we can use the for each function to loop through all the documents that was retrieved. Each document contains a property called type that we can use to check what change was made to it. We can use it to check if it was added to the collection, modified, or removed. In our case, we only want to get the ones that was added to the collection. Use the if statement to check if the type is added. If it is, we'll add it to the comments array by using the unshift function. This way, it'll put the newest comments on top. In the ngOnInit function, call getComments. Go to the reply component HTML page. Add a div element in the reply box. Use the ng_for directive to loop through all the comments in the comments array. Add another div inside, and then put 2 paragraph elements inside the new div. For the first paragraph, get the creator's name. For the second paragraph, get the comment. If we save the project and go to the app, we will be able to see the comments for each post. Now let's style the comments. Go to the reply component HTML page. Apply the ng class directive to the comment div. We want to use the ng class directive because we want to be able to control what styles we want to apply to it. Apply the class comment container and set it to true. For the creator name paragraph, apply the comment name style to it. For the comment paragraph, Apply the comment style to it using the ng class directive. Go to the reply component CSS file and create the comment container, comment name, and comment classes. For comment container, set display to flex. For comment, set the border radius to 1em to get around the edges. Background color to Gainsborough for the light gray color, and the padding to 1em. For comment name, set the font size to 0.9em. If we save the project and go to the app, we should get the default style for the comments. Now let's create the styles for the comments we leave behind. Go to the reply component TypeScript file. Create a function called isCommentCreator. This function will be used to check if a specific comment is created by the user that's currently logged on in the app. Add a parameter to a separate comment object. To check if the comment is created by the user that's currently logged in, take the value of the creator ID from the comment object and check if it's equal to the user ID from the user document object. Return it and put it inside a try-catch block just in case we get a null value. Go to the reply component HTML page. Apply another class to the comment div called creator comment container. And call the isCommentCreator function to toggle the style. Do not forget to pass in the comment object. For the comment paragraph, we'll do the same. Apply the creator comment style to it and use the isCommentCreator function to toggle it. Go to the reply component CSS file and define the classes for creator comment container and creator comment. For creator comment container, set justified content to flex n to align the items to the right, and set text align to n to align the text to the right as well. For creator comment, set the background color to tomato, and set the text color to white. If we save the project and go to the app, the styles of our comments will change. We're only seeing one type of style for our comments because we're the only one leaving comments. To demonstrate this in action, open the app on a different web browser and log in. If we leave comments on the same post, we'll get live updates, and each user's comments has the correct styles applied. That's all for this video. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. In the next video, we'll add the feature to allow users to give a like to the post. See you in the next video.